Was good, world? You're now rocking with your boy Cali, Brooklyn coated but polished. You already know what it is. Big shout out to the whole entire tri-state area, the whole entire metropolitan area, of course, the whole entire New York State, Brooklyn, East New York, my home planet. Um, Other than that, this is a treat. This is episode 2, and this is a special episode, a tribute to all the women out there that had to endure all that pain and all that tragic experience from these type of Pacific males that are, for a fact, monsters. And big shout out to all my beautiful brothers out there of all cultures that is doing the right thing by a woman, and that is carrying themselves like the great man that they are and that they was raised to be. Big shout out to y'all too. I'm gonna just jump right into it. So before I even get into it though, this topic is about behavior and condition, not about attacking males as a whole. Again, this is about behavior and conditioning, not about attacking men or males as a whole. That's what makes it elevated. Elevated. So, of course, the title that I named for this episode is Caveman Conditioning When Tradition Turns Toxic. Again, caveman conditioning when tradition turns toxic. Again, cavemen conditioning when tradition turns toxic. So, breaking generational masculinity myths and teaching women how to protect their power. Again, breaking generational masculinity myths and teaching women how to protect their power. So I put all of this together. This is like a packet. This is like a self-help women empowerment packet that I put together for all women, especially the women that are going through this, and even the ones that it's not. You can still study this. This is a study guide, so you know when you do come across one of these type of men, and not saying coming across them as far as like you want to be with them or you happen to be connected to them or you happen to get with them. No, like even if you just cross paths, because we share a world together. All of us as strangers, we share this big world together. So anytime you come across certain individuals, you have to know who you're dealing with. I mean, if y'all don't converse or y'all don't talk, you won't know. But if it happens to be a thing where you stopping at a stand or something, or you waiting online in a mall, and one of those type of men happen to be on the line, the same line you're on, while you're waiting to get checked out, shit can go left because of those type of idiots. So you got to be prepared of how to handle these type of dudes, whether if you're in a relationship with them or if you're not in a relationship with them and you just cross paths with them. But this is very much more for the women that's in these situations as I'm talking to you, unfortunately, out there in the world, and that have to deal with this crap. And this is for you, where you can study this, and you can, when you come across this video, I'm going to put all of this information, I'm going to put all of this great information at the end of the video, the fundamental tools and stuff that I put together, the homework, the study guide, the self-help guide, as I will call it. You can call it whatever you like. It's all the above. So this is not an episode about bashing men. It's about exposing. Again, this is not an episode about bashing men. It's about exposing conditioned dominance. It's about exposing conditioned dominance. Entitlement disguised as tradition. That goes to the whole thing where it goes all the way back before a large percentage of us times, where whoever the idiot was, the first idiot that ever did this, where they set that in stone for it to break out into like a full-blown pandemic down down, generations in the future down the line, that it would impact so many lives, especially women, that don't deserve this type of treatment. So that's where that comes in at. Emotional immaturity labeled as masculinity. So basically, you're a little kid. You're just a little kid, have a little child-like mindset. Like you want to catch tantrums all the time. You think you're entitled, like a little kid in the big candy store. That So that's where that whole thing come in at. Like get out of here. That don't make no sense. So weaponized dependency. That's where the whole thing comes in at, where a large percentage of those type of cavemen that be having a large percentage of decent, financially stable uh, platform for themselves that they have created throughout their success of their life. They really, their money is crazy long, and of course, on top of that, they have that type of monstrous attitude. So bad enough as it is, men who have that type of caveman-like attitude, especially the ones that's not even financially stable, bad enough as it is, those type of males are still dangerous, of course. Let alone the ones who are like that, but also have a lot of money at their disposal. That's like an atomic bomb waiting to happen. And unfortunately, a large percentage of beautiful women that endure that deep, tragic experience dealing with those type of men, and some women bounced back stronger than ever. Some women really took their power back, like I'm talking about, like never seen. And unfortunately, as some other women, unfortunately, my heart goes out to y'all genuinely, that really didn't bounce back. It took a toll of them. It really, really drained them mentally. It broke them to the point where mentally it was unrepairable. No one couldn't get to them. No one couldn't heal them. Not even a professional or even loved one couldn't heal or help heal their mind or help heal their soul, and bring them back to where they once used to be before all of that stuff started happening to them. Bring them back to that beautiful place. And unfortunately, those type of women, my heart definitely goes out to y'all, genuinely. But the next one would be roles that suffocate partnership. Roles that suffocate partnership. This is about helping women recognize, prevent, survive, and exit relationships with men who operate from male chauvinism, control-based masculinity, emotional manipulation, womanizing, entitlement, and of course I put a little phrase, I'm the man, so I decide type energy. Of course, that's their whole thing with that type of energy, period. I'm the man type shit, so I decide. And like I said, don't let them have a lot of money that's at their disposal. Oh, it's over. So, and here we go, the definitions. So, male chauvinism, the belief that men are inherently superior to women and entitled to dominance. That sounds disgusting. And to me, that sounds like a person who likes to essay. They don't have no problem doing it. That really, really don't have no problem doing it. As I read it just now, it sounds like a monster, and it sounds like that's not far fetched from that type of monster with that type of behavior. Like, and this is and this is what I read this anyway within Wikipedia. I had got not this, but I had got some information from Wikipedia, of course, that was very similar, the definition, but it had something extra in there. And that's why I just said and came in with the essay when I read this, because what I gathered then from Wikipedia with that information based on toxic masculinity, the definition, it was the same similarities. Well, it was similarities, but it had extra, like, definitions in there that was very heinous and kind of like scary. Like, so that's where I came in with the essay thing, because the toxic masculinity, the level of that, when it comes down to like male chauvinism, or when it comes down to like the caveman like persona or conditioning. I can't even call it a persona, because a persona is you being something that you're literally not. This is conditioning, is something that you was taught from somebody since young, and their parents taught them, and then their parents taught them, generational wise. So I can't use that word. So conditioning is the correct word to use. But toxic masculinity, when I looked up the definition from Wikipedia, it had that in there. It said toxic masculinity, those type of men, or conditioned behavior type men, are known, a large percentage of them are known to do those type of things, to like really take it so far as to do that, to the it's really it's bad. So yeah, and a caveman conditioning, generational programming that teaches men lead, women serve, men earn, women obey. See what I mean? Emotions are weakness. Control equals strength. I'm going to say it again. Caveman conditioning, generational programming that teaches men lead, women serve, men earn, women obey. That sounds crazy. Yeah, no, really, it sounds crazy. Emotions are weakness. Control equals strength. I don't know who said that. That is really, whether if it's a man or a woman, that's false. So that is very false. And I'm not going to, not on my podcast, I'm not going to sit up here and condone that and say that's correct, because that's not. Red flags, here we go. So this is, I had made this for you ladies and stuff like that. Basically your exit strategies, like it's like like I said in the beginning, it's like a packet, a woman empowerment, self-care packet for like exit strategies and stuff like that. The signs, the red flags of what to look for, and your exit strategy. I got a whole bunch of beautiful, neat stuff for you guys on here. So I'm gonna put it at the end of this video for you. And of course, like I was told and how I was raised, you take what you need and leave the rest. So if it doesn't apply, hey, it doesn't apply. But I'm pretty sure the world is very big, and it's a whole lot, especially when it comes down to this type of stuff that's known to be going on for so many long years and still ongoing. So even if this don't relate to you, there's numerous of women out there, hundreds of thousands that's enduring this experience, that's going through this experience. Believe it. So even if it ain't you, that's fine. That's cool. You don't have to, adapt as far as like align with this podcast or with this platform, because if it's not relatable, then it's not relatable. But if for the women that it is relatable to, this is for you. So red flags, checklists. It's like I said, that I made for the women, that for them to recognize early before it gets too late. So if he speaks over you consistently, minimizes your career or ambition, says woman's place is controls finances while expecting submission, that sounds crazy, belittles feminism or independence, gets uncomfortable when you succeed, cheats but demands loyalty. I'm gonna say that again. Cheats but demands loyalty. While it's openly known he's doing that, but he still demands you to be loyal. That's crazy. Thinks cooking and cleaning is your obligation, not partnership. Again, thinks cooking and cleaning is your obligation, not a partnership. Because a woman don't have to do shit for a man at all. That's a fact. I'm saying it's a fact. A woman don't have to do shit for a man that she does not want to, or that she feels that she's not obligated to, especially on top of that if you very well deeply known to be a jackass. So that part, with big emphasis on that. So we're not gonna like I said, this is the platform over here is for topics to be discussed that nobody else don't want to talk about. And then a large percentage of us men that is totally the opposite, that stand up, we don't have enough of them with voices to speak against stuff like that. You know, to assure these women out here, like, yeah, we got your back. Like, we really do support you. Like, we genuinely got your back. Like men gotta be more supportive than what we ever been and have done towards women. Like, we have to get it together. Like, and I'm sick of these excuses. Like, okay, the female chauvinist type of women that's the male bashes and they really hate men. Like, there gonna be people like that out there, but you can't let that stop you for your real purpose and real movement of what you was really set out to do, and that's support. You know, like, don't let those couple of bad apples, because guess what? They don't want no piece of me mentally. They don't, like, they come on my platform. I would just like that mentally. Like, it's over. They'd be so mad that the podcast would probably go super viral, but they'd be so mad. They'd go home so butthurt, and they'd be talking about that shit for fucking probably 6 months straight after, probably years to come. If my name was to ever come up again, oh, you remember such and such, the guy Callie from Brooklyn? Yeah, he was going in, and you know those type of women. You can't tell them nothing. Like, but anyway, so moving along. Yeah, so this part is it says uses "I'm the man" as a oh my god, I've been hearing this a lot, man. Like, even in real time, I done heard guys say it, even in front of me. I be quiet, I don't say nothing, but because they not my peoples, I done been around dudes, not exactly in my circle, because my peoples know that really do know me. If I hear you talk like that, like it's sweet, I don't give a f how well we know each other. I'm gonna tell them right then and there. Like, I find that very uncomfortable. I don't think that that's cool. That you blatantly, like, talking like that about a woman, like if she's literally like a slave. Like, are you kidding me? Like, that's crazy. So yeah, uses phrases like "I'm the man" as a justification for control. Then also, he is control and is threatened by your growth. That's something that I never liked, to be honest, because, like, if a woman is growing and she's prospering and she's really, 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 really prospering, to really be so hateful about that is really disturbing. Like, there's no reason, because even if you don't prosper like she prospered, but you can do the same damn thing to succeed in whatever it is that you like to succeed in and do, to make your life better, you can do the same thing. That's what I would say to that. Um, that is not leadership. That is insecurity in disguise. And then here we got the do's and the don'ts for women. So the do's and the don'ts when it comes down to dealing with these type of idiots. So the do's: maintain, find. Now this is your escape plan. Pay attention. This is the do's and the don't. This is your escape plan. I gave you the red flags, and then now here's the do's and the don'ts. Maintain financial independence. That again, that goes towards what I was saying with that whole thing, where even when you watch it on those tragic, disturbing like movies, where the man, he's already a monster, and then on top of that he has wealth. That's even extra. That's an atomic bomb weapon. Like, he's already a monster with the caveman attitude, and on top of that he has wealth. That's where they really control that woman, especially a woman who doesn't have wealth like him, or especially if she agrees, as when they first met, and she comfortably agrees to being at home. Oh God, yeah, daddy, yeah, I'm gonna stay at home, and you go out there and and she's just getting showered with gifts. That's what I'm saying. That'd be the biggest mistake, when a woman be so wooed by his charm, his handsomeness, and also the fact that he's so wealthy. That be a woman's kryptonite all the time, and that's how they get caught up. They need to start implementing that great very well put but also true abilities of their beautiful brain, as they say, how they're so much fast learners than us, and so much more intelligent than us, and smarter than us. Implement that shit 10 times over, because the more you do that, the better chances you definitely will have of seeing shit more clearly, way ahead of time, before it's too late. So the do's and the don'ts. Here's the do's: maintain financial independence. Keep your own support system. Don't rely on nothing about, and that's another thing, that those type of men, those type of men that do be having those type of connections, they wealthy, mad connections, but they also are an asshole, a monster, and they play on that. They use those tools to keep you right where they want you, for a fact. And to the point where you don't have your own independent system, you gotta always rely on him, because he only got it and you don't got it. So you gotta always depend on him and rely on him. He got you right where he wants you. Keep your own support system, like I said. Set non-negotiable boundaries early. Like I said, set non-negotiable boundaries early. Like I said, I just got finished saying this about, those type of men that has really, really great wealth. And when the woman agrees in the beginning, because she's so moved by his charm, his handsomeness, and the fact that he's wealthy like a motherfucker, and she falls head over heels quickly. Oh, like all that me keeping my wall up, that shit is out the window. My wall ain't up no more. My wall is, is soaking when I see that, and all that other shit go out the window, and then here it is now. He got you right where he wants you. So when you agree to those terms that he put out there in the beginning, and you don't pay attention enough, and you're so mesmerized by how wealthy he is, how good he looks, how all these things, but you're not really looking more deeper into that, because everything that looks glittery and everything that shines and glitter is not gold, obviously. Observe actions, not promises. Come on now. I'm touching bases. Just me being my authentic self and me talking to you like you right in front of me. I didn't even get to these parts yet, and these parts are there. Of course, I already know because that I wrote it. But still, like the way I'm discussing it, and then the minute after I just got finished getting off of that, boom, I hit the line where we was just got finished talking about that, discussing that. So yeah, observe actions, not promises. So again, it goes back to don't be dealing with illusions. Don't be just looking at what's on the surface because it looks so pretty, and you're so quick to take the promises because how everything looks so promising, so to speak. Oh, he has the wealth. Oh, he has the good looks, and he has the charm. Oh, it's lit. Oh, my promises is all set in stone. Nah, observe the actions, and not just for a short while in the beginning. Keep it consistent with your superpowers of being very analytic. Okay, exit strategy plan. These are really great tools. Please pay attention, ladies. If your year's end, step one, emotional detachment. Stop arguing, start planning. Emotional detachment. Step one, stop arguing and start planning. Step two, financial preparations. Separate savings. Secure documents. Of course, understand shared assets. That's very important. Very important. Step three, support system. Tell someone that you really trust and that you feel very comfortably, beautifully comfortably safe with, where you know you can trust them literally with your life in their hands comfortably. Step four, strategic timing. Leave when safe, not when angry. Step five, the no policy return. Block, heal, rebuild. Block, heal, rebuild. Tool four, the prevention screening. This is when you're on a date. What I was talking about earlier, excuse me, when I was talking about earlier, as far as vetting, paying more attention, using this, not just this, with you just lusting of what you see on the surface of how good he looks, how charming he is, how he got the gift of gab, and he has a lot of money or decent money. Like like you got to look past that. Trust me, if you do that, everything moving forward, it'll prevent you from getting into those situations dealing with those type of men. Anyway, moving along. So here's the prevention screening. These are the questions you got to ask this man. That's very important. And then pay attention to the body language as you're speaking to him and asking him these important traditional moral questions. Before you commit, ask, what does partnership means to you? How do you feel about women earning more? What role do you believe a wife plays? How were the women in your family treated in your household or in your family, or more so in your household when you was growing up? And then watch his body language. Now this is the power the power framework for women that I created also. Number one, self-worth first. You cannot negotiate respect if you do not believe you deserve it. Again, you cannot negotiate respect if you do not believe you deserve it. Number two, independence insurance. Love should never cost your livelihood. We all supposed to know that. Emotional intelligence check. Can he self-reflect without deflecting? Can he be a man and hold himself very much accountable for his actions and self-reflect as he should without deflecting? Number four, the equality test. Excuse me. Does he want a partner or a subordinate? Again, that's a deep question. Does he want a partner or a subordinate? And this is another prevention great tool. How to avoid inviting this energy into your circle. It starts with you. You gotta find your worth mentally and deeply. Heal father wounds. Stop romanticizing dominance. Don't confuse alpha with accountability. Vet longer than you fall. Vet longer than you fall. Date with observation, not imagination. That's with the a whole with a oh wow he's the bomb. So you just in fantasy land. You going crazy. You head over head over the tops, over the hills, allegedly, or you assume that you're in love right then and there, or you think you're in love, or quickly getting there, and that's more of the imagination, the idealistic notion of this fantasy thing that you got going on greatly in your mind. Men do it too. Men do it too. Um, so date with observation, not imagination. Don't ignore the sarcasm and the superiority jokes. I'm tongue tied. So when he say things like "I need a submissive woman," when a man says that, if when any man starts off and say that, period, "I need a submissive woman," believe him. Even if he say it in a sarcastic way, or he say it in a so-called jokingly way, and it may seem harmless, and he makes it out to sound like it's very extremely harmless to throw you off, but that's not the case. If he says again, like I said, I need a submissive woman, believe him. I don't like when men say that anyway. Like that sounds crazy when a man says that. Oh, I need a submissive woman. Like what? That's crazy. It sounds more like you saying you need a slave, especially the emphasis that you put on submissive. So, so this is, what I like to say. So leadership doesn't require control. If he needs you smaller to feel bigger, that's not masculinity, which means he's real soft and like fragile, especially mentally. Tradition without respect is obsession. Tradition without respect is obsession. Partnership isn't ownership. You're not a maid. You're not a servant. You're not a backup plan. A real man isn't threatened by a powerful woman. He's aligned with one. Again, a real man isn't threatened by a powerful woman. He's aligned with one. And with that, I'm gonna leave it like that. And I hope I really, really hit home and touch home with all with all the ladies out there that's enduring this those situations, those tragic situations. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. And I really hope, even as I'm speaking now, I know somewhere out there in the world, and it's scary. I'm getting the chills right now. Like, it's really scary and really sad because as I'm for a fact talking to you right now, to y'all right now on this podcast, somebody, not even just somebody, numerous of people, different types of people, different types of women all over is going through something catastrophic and tragic right now with those type of men, and it's so eerie and so like it's so scary, eerie. It's just it's like it is, man. It's like a horror. And I feel for all of y'all. And but I'm gonna get out of here. I love you guys. Thank you, YouTube. Of course, as always, for this opportunity. And ladies and gentlemen, the whole world, of course. I see y'all next time. The next episode is going to be about um who's parenting who, and this is going to be epic with this because this is a topic that I definitely want to touch on and want to finally get to the bottom of, like as far as when it come down to kids talking to their parents, like they parents is their kids. They be cussing their parents, especially the children be talking crazy to the mothers and stuff like that. It's ridiculous. But um I'm gonna call it a day though. Well a night. And thank you everybody, and I'll see you next time. I'll let your boy. This is Real Talk, and this is Cali, and this is Brooklyn Coded but Polished. Love you guys. Peace.